Meantime, Texas, are you kidding me? It would not stop raining yesterday, right? Live look in Houston, that's on the left side of your screen. You can, of course, see Lake Charles, Louisiana on the right side of your screen. And yesterday on Thursday was a washout, to say the very least. You look at McAllen, Texas, that's the southern part of Texas, almost there on the border of Texas and Mexico. It's one of the areas where we saw one of the wettest days on record, picking up nearly 8 inches of rain, only being surpassed by what we picked up back in 1973 and then 1980. So we're going back almost 40 plus years to the day to when we saw this much rain. So it really speaks to the significance of the rain. Right now, as we speak, you can see the estimated rain totals, and we're going to do a deep dive into this in just a second. But notice that most of these colors are in that yellow, orange, and then red state, meaning that's anywhere between 2 to 12 inches with flash flood warnings ongoing as we speak. We also have flood watches that are in effect. That does include parts of Lake Charles, Louisiana. Here's what things look like right now with the live look at radar.
More coming in.
69 east is just soaking wet. And Britta, we were looking at this, and you and I were talking about this before the start of the show. You look at the flash flood warnings, Cameron and then Hidalgo County until 6:30, so this morning. With that considerable threat, you were telling me about a website that you used when you worked in Texas.
I'm looking at it right now.
Yeah. Numerous roads underwater.
A lot of them. It's drivetexas.org, by the way. It's a free website that's provided to you by the Texas Department of Transportation. But drivetexas.org, it shows you real-time flood conditions. And just looking between McAllen and San Benito, pretty much the heart of South Texas, we have so many roads that have taken on water. It looks like during the overnight, we've seen a slight drop-off on what's on the main lanes, but the feeder roads are inundated. So travel's just not going to happen, especially looking at the radar trends.
Oh, yeah. Look at how much rain we picked up in just 12 hours. 12 hours over 12
inches. A foot
inches.
of rain.
Yeah.
And more is coming in. I mean, look at radar. It just continues to filter in. So unfortunately, this is setting up to be a big concern because we have reported street flooding. We've just confirmed that with the Department of Transportation out of the state of Texas. And with additional rain, considering we have 12 inches, I mean, this is reaching the point where you get concerned. Are we going to start getting water into homes? That's the direction that this could unfold into.
Yeah, and you know, it's so interesting too, Britta, because this is an area of the country where, believe it or not, we actually desperately needed the rain. But when
we didn't need a foot of rain.
We didn't. That's exactly what I was going to say. We needed the rain because we were in a drought. But and you mentioned it yesterday, and I love the word that you used. It was like, you know, it's either feast or famine sometimes.
Yes.
And this is definitely a feast that no one is asking for.
That is how it works in the state of Texas. You either get too much or not enough. I am really concerned about South Texas. We had some pretty dramatic images yesterday, and now with the active radar on our hands for what's happening this morning, we have a lot more rain to add on to that 12 inches. Here's a look at our exclusive Fox model. It shows the rain moving through, kind of progressing up the coast. And then we have a batch of heavy rain that moves through Friday afternoon. That's kind of like the cleansing shot. So once you're done later today, you do kind of get a break, but a lot of this is going to be moving into Houston and Lake Charles. So far, both of those communities have done really well. Their total rain in Houston to Lake Charles has been manageable. So if we can get the heavy rain kind of off of South Texas and into Southeast Texas. I mean, you never wish it upon somebody else, but it would be a beneficial timeline and placement compared to keeping it all in South Texas. But here is what is still yet to come. Again, the radar trends this morning are concerning for South Texas. We'll have to watch it very closely. And then later today, we'll have a round of storms that will not only produce heavy rain, but potentially severe weather for Southeast Texas. So for Houstonians this afternoon, be on the lookout.
Yeah, take it slow, safe, and easy.
Yep, that's how it goes. You know, you get 12 inches of rain. You can't even tell the difference between the parking lot and the road. It's just all covered in water. Folks still driving through, never recommend that. This is a setup that you're so close to the Gulf, which is, you know, all the water's trying to go in the sewer and get out that way, that manhole covers can be displaced. You don't know where the curb is. You pop a tire, your car's disabled. I could go on and on. We haven't even gotten to the wildlife aspect of this.
Oh, yeah.
Driving through floodwater is dangerous, and this is what can happen. In McAllen, we have cars that are submerged in the water and left behind. And so many times when we have flash flood emergencies, people have to ditch their vehicles and they leave. Today, we still have heavy rain, so I don't think a lot of the recovery action is going to happen until this weekend. But if you are in this situation where you had to ditch your car and your car looks like that, do not turn on your vehicle. You actually could completely ruin the vehicle, which these obviously are going to be completely ruined. But if you have just water on the carpeting of your car and you feel like you might be able to salvage it, do not turn it on. You need to wait for a professional because sometimes you can salvage it with professional help. Here is a look at live radar. So this is a 24-hour loop. It shows you everything that has moved through South Texas over the last 24 hours. We got a huge plume of moisture that moved through late in the day yesterday, and then right on schedule, another one that has been arriving in the overnight hours. So this morning, we still have all of these thunderstorms that are pushing through South Texas. We have streets that are covered in water. Travel is definitely not recommended, especially while it's dark outside, because we do have a lot of roads that are just inundated. In terms of rainfall totals, there's a stark drop off north of I-10. North of I-10, we're fine. But south of I-10, even in our southwest suburbs of Houston, we've stacked up 3-4 inches of rain. Of course, in South Texas, that's where it's been worse. You get down into Brownsville, Harlingen, San Benito, we have rain totals that are exceeding a foot of rain. So flood watches are still up. Note that part of the Houston area is not included. That could change throughout the day. We're going to have some big time storms later today in Houston that they'll be watching closely. Flood warnings are in effect, so please be careful. We also saw a touch of severe weather. These are the severe weather reports from South Texas yesterday. We had a quick tornado along Highway 107 and 2 Mile Road. So some damage was reported to structures, also had some trees down. And then in Rio Bravo, we had a 60-mile-per-hour wind gust. So again, this does kind of come hand in hand where we have flooding, but then we also have the threat for severe weather.